Stilltown, USA is excited tonight from within the Mellon Arena as the Pittsburgh Penguins look to take down the Florida Panthers. I'm Bill Peterson with a complete play-by-play of today's game. And with me in the booth is color commentator Mike Weiss.
This building is so unique because it looks like a giant igloo. The Pens are right at home in the cold, looking to give the cold shoulder to the Panthers.
The Florida Panthers are going through a rebuilding phase. They have some youth and a bright future ahead of them in the NHL as long as they can stay on course.
The Panthers are desperately trying to prove that their Stanley Cup Finals appearance was not just beginner's luck. The Panthers can't seem to do anything right. They've been on a losing streak of late. Let's see if they can win one tonight. Penguins have had some bad luck lately. Over the past 10 games, they've been on a losing streak.
The Penguins finished well below 500 last year and are determined to make a run for a top spot in the Atlantic Division this year.
Guys going down is something that every team has to face at some point in the season. The Penguins need to respond better to injuries if they want to get into the playoffs this year. Ozelinch knows offense. He doesn't shy away from anyone, especially if it can result in a potential scoring chance. Roosevelt has the size and ability to play an up-tempo game. He can become a fixture on the blue line for any team and has the talent to really open up a game.
Takes the puck up. Plays it up to the center. Bure takes the puck up through the zone. Yushkevich sends it to the left wing. Roosevelt passes to Beach. Carries it over the blue line. Passes it to Ferentz. Luongo sends it off over to Ozelinch. Kozlov brings the puck through the zone. Short pass over to Nielsen. And he takes a wrist shot. Saved by Hedberg. Roosevelt sends it to Lemieux. He slides it over to Beach. He sends it back over to Ferentz. He takes the slap shot. That was a great stop by Luongo. Nielsen takes it past the red line, and he takes a wrist shot. Passes it to the right wing. Kovalev carries it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Saved by Luongo. Yushkevich brings the puck up. Huselius brings it over the blue line. Sent back over to Bateau. Herdina sends it up to the center. Straka takes it past the blue line. He passes it to the right wing. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great stop by Luongo. Krejcik passes it to the right wing. Bateau slides it over to Jokinen. Moran sends it over to Morozov. Carries it over the red line. Brings it past the blue line. Straka sends it over to the right wing. Stopped. Luongo just got his glove on the puck. He takes the backhand shot. And he takes a wrist shot. That's an easy save for him. Huselius brings it over the red line. Herdina carries it past the blue line. He passes it back to Morozov. This faceoff is left of the goal. Lemieux passes to Kovalev. If they have any chance of taking this game, he's got to continue to make stops like that. He lets the slap shot go. Kozlov brings the puck up through the zone. Pass over to Bure. Lemieux passes it to the right wing. Kovalev carries it over the blue line. Over to the right wing. Luongo looked good on that last save.
Luongo is tough to beat on his stick side. He covers the net so well.
Yushkevich passes it off to Bure. Brings it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Moran moves it to Beach. Takes it past the red line. Moves it back over to Moran. Deflected out front by Luongo. Kozlov passes it to Ozolinsh. Pusher takes the puck up. Kovalev brings it over the blue line. Save! Luongo passes it to Yushkevich. Kozlov carries it past the red line. Kovalev passes it over to Lemieux. Nielsen takes it past the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. Grabbed out of the air. Play stops as the goalie covers up. Nielsen can only shake his head after getting his shirt goal taken away by Hedberg. We're going to have a face-off to the right of Hedberg. Ferentz sends it up over to Straka. Erdina brings it past the blue line. He centers it over to Morozov. Ritchie takes the puck up through the zone. Quick pass over to Worrell. Ward sends it back over to Krejcik. Sends it to Worrell. He passes it to the right wing. They get caught offsides. Face-offs are one of the little details that is done very well by the Penguins. Ferentz passes over to Meze. Morozov carries it over the red line. Hedberg was impressive in the last play, Hummo.
In 6 minor league seasons, Hedberg had a 57, 29, and 15 record, posting 37 shutouts along the way.
Bergevin sends it off over to Robitaille. Melikar passes it over to the left wing. McKenna carries it past the blue line. Passes it to the right wing. Huselius brings the puck up. Bergevin moves it back over to Melikar. McKenna brings it over the blue line. Mateau sends it to Huselius. And he takes the snapshot. Blocked out front. Niemanen brings the puck to the zone. Carries it over the blue line.
1 minute. 1 minute remaining.
Passes it to McKenna. Moran slides it to Pusher. Brings the puck up through the zone. Brings it over the red line. Stalemate as we take a break from the action. It's all tied up at 0. Hey, Mike, any stats jump out at you after one?
The Penguins have the lead in shots on goal, Bill.
sends it over to Beach. Luongo passes over to Ozelinch. He slides it over to Kozlov. Brings it past the red line. He passes it over to Bure. He sends the puck back to Nielsen. He sends it up the middle. He passes it off to Kozlov. Gloved out of the air. This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Ferentz passes it off to Roosevelt. And he takes a wrist shot. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Kovalev plays it up to the center. Lemieux takes it past the blue line. Beach sends it back to the defenseman. Controlling the pace of the game by winning faceoffs is a strong point for the Penguins. Pusher sends it back to Moran. Huselius moves it back to Ward. Jokinen sends it to the left wing. Morozov takes the puck up. Quick pass over to Moran. Takes it past the red line. Morozov sends it to his defenseman. Pusher passes it over to the left wing. Erdina passes to the defenseman. Morozov carries it past the red line. He was wrong. Luongo makes the save. Ferentz moves it over to Kovalev. Carries it over the red line. He passes it to Lemieux. Morozov can only shake his head after getting his sure goal taken away by Luongo. Whether it's in the offensive or defensive zone, winning important faceoffs is a specialty for the Penguins. Beach sends it back to the defenseman. Roosevelt sends it back to Ferentz. Beach brings it past the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. Stopped by Luongo. Luongo passes it over to Yushkevich. Bure passes it over to Kozlov. He shoots it in! Kozlov scores through the 5-hole!
You know, in close games, it doesn't matter when you score, Bill, just as long as you do.
But I bet the fans are getting a little impatient to see a goal. Oh, my goodness. That happened so fast, I need to see it again.
I'll tell you in that one, he didn't have time to put it on the good side, so the backhand was all that was left. The goaltender doesn't get down fast enough and gives up the goal right between the legs.
Winning faceoffs is a strong point for the Penguins.
Florida goal
Roosevelt moves it back over to Ferentz.
Victor Kozlov. Assist.
He takes the slap shot. He makes the save. Lemieux passes it to Beach. He passes back to the defenseman. And he scores through the 5-hole. Kovalev leads his team in game-winning goals with 5. The wrist shot comes so quickly that the goalie can't react fast enough to the shot by Kovalev.
Oh, man, he used the goalie like a backboard on that one.
Pittsburgh goal scored by number 27, Alexei
Novoselicev brings it over the red line.
Assist to number 28.
Herdina brings the puck up, carries it past the blue line.
And to
Passes it
number
to the right wing. Saved by Luongo. Krejcik sends it up over to Ritchie.
Time of goal, 10 minutes,
Moran
12
sends it up to the
seconds.
center. Morazov brings it past the red line. Pass back to Straka. He's got no problem making the save. Novoselicev takes the puck up through the zone. He passes it to the left wing. This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Ferentz passes over to Roosevelt.
Please
And
turn
he
to page
covers
40
up.
of your souvenir program.
Mike, you're seeing
If your
some
page
nice
is
defensive
autographed
play by
All-Star
Mateau.
Christian Busick,
Mateau
you've
has
just won
great
an
checking
ESPN
abilities.
sweatshirt.
His checks
Please
can
bring your
easily change the
program down to
momentum of a
announcer's
game.
booth to claim your prize.
Now this area of the game is a big advantage for the Penguins. Passes it to the right wing. Kovalev sends it over to Lemieux. Brings it over the blue line. Gets it over to the left wing. Beach sends it to the left wing. That was a terrific save by Luongo. He moves it to Kovalev. He plays it back to Ferentz. Brings the puck up through the zone. Lemieux sends it over to the right wing. Ozolinsh sends it off to Yushkevich. Huselius carries it over the blue line. He sends it off to Mateau. Save by Hedberg. Roosevelt passes it over to the left wing. He lets the backhand shot go, and he takes a wrist shot, knocked down in front by Hedberg. Lemieux carries it past the red line. Kovalev slides it over the beach. Save! Luongo sends it to Kozlov. Takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Straka plays it up to the center. Brings the puck through the zone. Nielsen takes it past the blue line. He makes a centering pass.
1 minute
He sends it back to Krejcik. Sent back over to midway through the season and a goal for the Florida Panthers. Now that was a critical goal away from home. A quick one-timer by Nielsen. Controlling the pace of the game by winning faceoffs is a strong point for the Penguins.
Florida
Takes the
goal
puck up.
scored by number 18, Marcus
Pusher passes
Nielsen.
to Moran.
Assist to number 25,
Morazzo
Victor
passes it off over to
Kozlov.
Straka.
And to number 29, Lucas Krejcik.
2
Time of
down
the goal,
and 1 left.
19
The
minutes,
Florida
24
Panthers
seconds.
2-1. Let's go down to the ice for the drop of the puck. Ferentz carries it over the red line. He sends it to Morazzo. Moves it back over to Herdina. Ferentz sends it up to the center. And he takes a wrist shot. Ozolinsh moves it to Bure. Brings it past the blue line. He passes it back to Nielsen. Save made by Hedberg. Hedberg plays it up to the center. Straka passes it over to Morazov. And he takes a wrist shot. Nielsen passes it over to Bure. Brings it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. He made a great save. Ferentz passes it to Herdina. Carries it past the blue line. Ozolinsh takes the puck up through the zone. He passes it over to Nielsen. He passes it off to Bure. Ferentz sends it up to the center. Lemieux carries it past the red line. Short pass over to Kovalev. And he takes a wrist shot. Looks like someone does not want to see overtime. Ward sends it up to Jokinen. Beach brings the puck up. Over to the right wing. Kovalev brings it over the blue line. Passes it to the right wing. He centers the puck. That save protects their one-goal lead. He relays it to Lemieux. That's an easy save for him. He takes the backhand shot, protecting the one-goal lead. Jokinen passes over to Ward. Kovalev brings it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Lemieux sends it to Beach. Past the goal up high.
This place is really getting loud now, Bill.
It's a regular Thunderdome, Mike. The goalie couldn't get back across the crease to stop that one time by Kovalev.
You know, as an offensive player, if you see that a goalie's out of position, there's a good chance to score by just throwing her at the net.
Pittsburgh goal scored.
Ozelinch passes it to the right wing.
Alexei Kovalev. Assist to number 66.
Slides it to Maratsa.
Mario.
And he takes a wrist shot. He gave up his body to make that
And
save.
to number 16. Chris Beach. Time of goal, 7 minutes, 51 seconds.
And he takes a wrist shot. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Morel just gets robbed by Hedberg. Face off to the left of Hedberg. Roosevelt sends it over to the right wing. Carries it over the blue line. Long pass over to Herdina. He makes the save. Straka passes it to the right wing. That save keeps this game tied up. Juszkiewicz brings the puck up through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. Terrific save. Hedberg stops the go-ahead goal. Ferentz brings the puck through the zone. Checked hard by Ozelinch. Nielsen takes the puck up. Takes it past the blue line. Passes over to Bure. And he takes a wrist shot. That save keeps him in this game. Hedberg sends it off over to Ferentz. Over to the right wing. Kovalev brings it past the blue line. Hedberg logged a nice save there, Mike.
Johan Hedberg needs to be more consistent. He'll have flashes of brilliance and then just have an awful game. He has room to grow and now realizes that he has to perform if he wants to hold on to his job.
He's got a face-off to the left of Luongo. Krejcik sends it over to Jokinen. Straka sends it back over to Pusher. Herdina takes it past the red line. He passes it to the right wing. That save helps them stay alive. Ward passes it off to Jokinen. Carries it past the blue line. Pusher passes to Straka. The whistle blows for offside. Hey, Mike, take us through the replay.
The puck bounces off the post and harmlessly away.
Face-offs are one of the little details that is done very well by the Penguins. Ward moves it back over to Krejcik. Takes the puck up through the zone. Mateau brings it over the blue line. Pusher passes it to Herdina. Brings the puck up, brings it over the red line, carries it over the blue line. He sends it over to Straka. Denied. Luongo stops the go-ahead goal. Jokinen plays it up to the center. Pusher moves it over to Herdina. Carries it over the red line. Passes it over to Morozov. Carries it past the red line. Morozov can only shake his head after getting his sure goal taken away by Luongo. In a close game, winning these faceoffs is big. Roosevelt passes it over to Lemieux. Vicious check by Ozolinsh. Kozlov passes it to Bure. Brings it past the red line. Nielsen sends it over to the right wing. And he takes a wrist shot. What a huge save.
Third period.
He covers it up.
Ozolinsh turns him into road pizza, leveling him to the ice. Ozolinsh loves to play aggressive. His teammates love having someone around to take the body.
Winning the faceoff becomes even more crucial at the end of the game. Ferentz sends it in front over to Beach. Kovalev takes it past the red line. He slides it to Lemieux. Save! Luongo stops the go-ahead goal. All knotted up as they head to the locker room at 2. We're going to start overtime. He sends the puck back to Roosevelt. Kozlov carries it over the red line. He plays it back over to Bure. Beach passes over to Roosevelt. It's really important to win the faceoffs now. Ozolinsh passes it to the right wing. Kozlov sends it up over to Yushkevich. Takes it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Saved by Hedberg. Hedberg sends it to his defenseman. Beach carries it past the red line. It can be a real advantage to win the majority of faceoffs late in the game. Ferentz sends it over to Lemieux. Hedberg looked good on that last save, Mike.
He seems to have trouble with long shots at times. Hedberg concentrates so hard on the shooter, the puck will bounce by him before he can react. The kid's still learning, though, and it's something he's aware of.
Yushkevich sends it back to the defenseman. Kozlov brings it over the red line. Sends it back to the defenseman. Ozolinsh brings it past the red line. Bure slides it over to Kozlov. Good save! Hedberg stops the go-ahead goal.
1 minute remaining.
Beach sends it back to Lemieux. Amazing! Luongo stops the go-ahead goal. So the game ends inconclusively, tied at 2. Anything that sticks out in this game, Mike?
Well, the game ended in a tie, so neither team will be happy. The Panthers stay in 8th place in the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Thanks for watching, and good night from the Mellon Arena.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star, Chris Beach. The number 2 star, Victor Kozlov, the #1 star, Alexei Kovalev.